Hello everyone, welcome to Exams A to Z. This is Uma Maheshwar. In this video, we are going to look at number theory questions which are asked in Tier 2 2018. So let's begin with the questions. In finding the HCF of two numbers by division method, the last divisor is 17 and the quotients are 1, 11, 2 respectively. What is the sum of two numbers? First of all, the division method, or else you call it as a long division method. Try to understand what is long division method. So for example, I am going to find out the HCF between 32 and 44 or 46. So 32 you take it here, 44 you take, 46 you take it here. Divide it, 1s are 32, remainder is 14. Now remainder becomes a divisor, divisor becomes a dividend. So 32, it's 14, again remainder is 8. So here is the quotient. Now again divisor becomes a dividend, remainder becomes the divisor, 14, 8, 6, again 8 becomes a dividend, 6. You have to do this process till you get the remainder 0. Now this is called long division method. By using the same method, we are going to do this. Now see here, he says 17 is the last divisor and the quotients are 1, 11, 2. First draw this. So I have drawn this. 17 is the last divisor. The quotients are 1, 11, now 2. 17 2s are 34. Therefore, I want the remainder 0. So the dividend of this divisor, this division is 34. So here it becomes a dividend. Before that it was divisor. So 34. Now 34 into 11, that is 34, 34. 374. Remainder is 17. Therefore, the number that you can expect is 391. So here is 391. Now 391 becomes a divisor. Now number here must be more than 391 by 34. So he is asking you the sum of two numbers. One number is 391. The other number is 391 plus 34. So add everything up. 6. Then after 18 plus 3. 21, 816. So sum of the two numbers is 816. We are simply following this down to upward. The LCM of two numbers x and y is 204 times of their HCF. If their HCF is 12 and the difference between the numbers is 60, then x plus y is equals to. HCF is 12 means the two numbers are x is equals to 12a, y is equals to 12b. We know product of two numbers is equals to LCM into HCF. So HCF is 12, LCM is 204 into HCF. So anyway 12 cancel, AB is equals to 204. And the difference between them, which is 12 into A minus B, is equals to 60, which means A minus B is equals to 5. AB is equals to 204, A minus B is equals to 5. I can simply factorize this 204 in such a way that the difference is 5. 12 into 17 is 204. Therefore, sum of x plus y is 12 into a plus b. This is 12 into 17, I'm sorry. So you can write it as 12 plus 17, the difference is 5, you can see there. Now 12 into 29, 12 9s are 108, 12 2s are 24 plus 10 34 here. So it is 348. X is the remainder when 3 to the power of 61284 is divided by 5. Whenever you want the remainder when divided by 5, always we find the last digit. So the unit digit of 3 power 61284, we don't take everything, we just take the last two digits and divide it by 4. We get the remainder 0, but you take the remainder as 4. So 3 power 4 ends with 1. Therefore, the unit digit of 3 power 61,284 is 1. Therefore, when you divide that number with 5, unit digit becomes a remainder. So, remainder in this case is 1. And this is x. Y is a remainder when 4 power 96 is divided by 6. Just divide 4 by 6, remainder is 4. Divide 4 square by 6, remainder is 4. Divide 4 cube by 6, remainder is 4, which means 6 to the power of n also, 4 to the power of n also, if you divide it by 6, remainder is going to be 4. Therefore, y value is 4. He is asking you the value of 2x minus y, that is minus 2. If a 10 digit number 5432y1749x is divisible by 72, is what is the value of 5x minus 4y. 72 means it is divisible by 8 and 9. Divisibility rule of 8 if you apply, the last 3 digits should be divisible by 8. 49x. If you divide it by 8, 48 is gone. Then 1x, which means 8 2s are 16. Therefore, the value of x must be 6. So, instead of x, I am writing 6 here. X value is 6. Now, divisibility rule of 9. Wherever the sum is 9, you can just cancel it. 4, 3, 2, 9. This is 9. 5 and 4, 9. I am cancelling it. 7 plus 1 is 8. I am taking 1 from 6. So, remaining is 5. So, 5 plus how much gives you 9? 5 plus 4 gives you 9. Therefore, x value is 6, y value is 4. He is asking you 5x, that is 30, 4y 16. Difference is 14. Now look at the next one. A, B and C are three fractions such that A is less than B is less than C. If C is divided by A, so C is divided by A, the result is 9 by 2. Assume that C is 9x, x is a fraction there, A is 2x, and which exceeds B by 23 by 6, which means B is equals to 9 by 2 minus 23 by 6. Take the LCM as 6. 27 minus 23 is 4, which is B is 2 by 3. Now the sum of A, B, C. So I am taking A plus C is equals to 19 by 12 minus 2 by 3, because B I am taking that side. So it's 12. 8. 19 minus 8 is 11. 11 by 12. Now A plus C is how many parts? 11 parts. So if 11 parts is 11 by 12, which means 11x is equals to 11 by 12, x is 1 by 12. You want 2a minus c. 2a means 4x minus c is 9x, which is minus 5x, which is minus 5 by 12. Then b is 2 by 3. Take the LCM 12. 3 fours are, which means 2 fours are 8 minus 5. That is 3 by 12. 1 by 4 is the answer. Simply calculation, nothing else. The value of this expression in the form of a power 4 plus b power 4 plus a square b square. You can write it as a square plus b square plus ab into a square plus b square minus ab. So if I take this side, then it becomes a square plus b square minus ab. Let me write a square plus b square minus ab as a minus b whole square plus ab. So a minus b whole square means you have a minus b. I can take a 5.4 minus 4.6, that is 0.8, that is 0.64. We have ab value as 24.84. Add it, 25.48. What is the remainder when 127 to the power of 97 plus 97 power 97 is divided by 32? The given expression is in the form of a power n plus b power n, where n is odd number. N is odd number, then a plus b becomes a factor. A plus b is a factor. If a plus b is a factor, which means 127 plus 97, 224 is a factor. 224 is perfectly divisible by 32. Therefore, the entire thing you can write it as 32 into something when divided by 32. Remainder is 0. If x is equals to 164 to the power of 169, 333 to the power of 337 minus 727 to the power of 726, then what will be the unit digit of x? We take the unit digit of the base, last two digits of the power, and we divide it by 4. Same manner, 37, 4, 7, 26 divided by 4. Take the remainder in each case. 68 is perfectly gone, so 1. 3 power 37 by 4. 36 is perfectly gone, so again 1. 26 by 4, remainder is 2. So 7 square end up with 9. So 7 minus 9 is minus 2. Minus 2 means 10 minus 2. That's 8. Therefore, the unit digit is 8. Three fractions x, y, z are such that x is greater than y is greater than z, which means x is the greatest and y is the least. When the smallest of them is divided by the greatest, which means z by x, the result is 9 by 16, which means z is 9 parts, let it be 9a, x is 16 parts, that is 16a, which exceeds y. 9 by 16 exceeds y, which means 9 by 16 minus y is 0.0625, which is 625 by 10,000, 10 to the power of 4. This is 5 to the power of 4 by 10 to the power of 4, which is 1 by 2 to the power of 4, 1 by 16. Y value here is 8 by 16, that is 1 by 2. Now x plus y plus z is 113 by 24. So x plus z he is asking you. X plus z is equals to this 1 by 2, you subtract it from 113 by 24, that is 37 by 24 minus 1 by 2. 37 minus 12 by 24, which is 25 by 24. So he is directly asking you x plus z. X plus z is 25 by 24. If something else like z and x they would have asked you, I would have used this 9 and 16, but he didn't ask you that. So he is asking you directly x plus z. So the value is 25 by 24. One of the factors of 8 to the power of 2k plus 5 to the power of 2k, where k is an odd number. If k is an odd number, then 2k is an even number. So a to the power of n plus b to the power of n. When n is an even number, you don't have any factors. We can't actually say any factor, but when n is an odd number, you can say a plus b is a factor. Therefore, I am writing it as 8 square is 64. I am writing it as 64 to the power of k plus 25 to the power of k. Therefore, a plus b is a factor, which means 64 plus 25 is a factor. 64 plus 25 is 89. So here 89 is there in the options. If you get another number, suppose you are getting 120, and 120 is not there in the options, so you can go for any factor of 120. Suppose 60 is there in the option, then you can go for 60 also, something like that you can do. Now look at the next one. Now the value of this expression is asking you numerator and denominator. If you look at denominator, it is in the form of a cube plus b cube minus c cube. So I am writing it as plus minus 0.545 whole cube. Now a is 0.324, b is 0.221, and c is minus 0.545. Therefore, now a plus b plus c, you can clearly see that is 0. So, when a plus b plus c is 0, I can write a cube plus b cube plus c cube as 3abc. So, numerator is as it is, I am writing it. Look at how many point values you have. We have after point, you have 3 digits, 2, 1, which means totally you will get divided by 10 to the power of 9. In the denominator also you are getting 9 decimal values. So, those 9 decimals and 9 decimal gets cancelled. Now, in the numerator you get 545 into 81 into 51 into 52 divided by 3 into, but you get minus because C is minus 0.545. I am writing that minus in the beginning. Now, 324, 221, 545 anyway cancel. Now, see here, 221 is 225 minus 4, which is 15 square minus 2 square, 15 minus 2 13, 15 plus 2 17, 81 4s are 17 1s are 17 3s are 13 1s are 13 4s are. Now, 3 4 also cancel. You simply left with minus 1. All it takes is just calculation. So, do in your own way so that you can get it easily. The value of the expression is equals to 50 into 10 to the power of k, where the value of k, if I multiply and divide it by 100, it becomes a cube plus b cube by a square b square plus b square minus ab. The value is simply a plus b if I multiply and divide it by 100. So, 100, if I divide it by 100, this becomes that. So, this 100 will be gone. So, 100 into a plus b will be left, that is 500 now, because 253 plus 247, which is 50 into 1000, 1000 is 10 cube. So, value of k is 3. I am doing it in a very short way. Here a is 253, b is 247. Try to understand that. The 11 digit number 5678x 43267y is divisible by 72. Again, divisible by 72 means 8 and 9. If I apply divisibility rule of 8, 8 8 is 64. Now, 3 is left, therefore 32, which means y value is 2. Now, apply the divisibility rule of 9. Wherever the sum is 9, you can cancel it. 5 4 cancel, 6 3 cancel, 7 2 cancel. Now, this 7 2 is also cancel, 8 and 1 is cancel, which means 5 will be left out. So, value of x is 4. He is asking you 5 into x, 5 into 4, 8 into 2. 20 plus 16 is 36, root of 36 is 6. The number of factors of 3600. First, prime factorize 3600. I am writing it as 36 into 100. 36 can be written as 2 square into 3 square. 100 can be written as 2 square into 5 square. Overall, you can write it as 2 power 4 into 3 square into 5 square. You express the number in the form of a power p, b power q, c power r and so on, where a, b, c's are prime numbers, and factors formula, number of factors formula is p plus 1 into q plus 1 into r plus 1 and so on. Therefore, 4 plus 1, 2 plus 1, 2 plus 1, 5 into 3 into 3, 15 into 3, 45 factors. The HCF of two numbers is 21 and their LCM is 221 times the HCF. If one of the number lies in between 200 to 300, then the sum of digits of the other number. Let's two number, you assume that x is equals to 21a, y is equals to 21b. Product of numbers, that is 21 into 21 into AB. Product of numbers, that is I am doing x into y is equals to LCM into HCF. HCF is 21, LCM is 21 times of 221. Now 21 anyway cancel. Now a into b is equals to 221. Now let me factorize 221. Search for the nearest square, that is 225. minus 4. 15 square minus 2 square. I can write it as 15 minus 2, 13. 15 plus 2, 17. So, if A is 13, then B becomes 17. The numbers are 21 into 13. 13, 26 plus 1, 27. One number is 273 and the other number 21 into 17, 17 ones are 17, 32 plus 1, 30, 34 plus 1, 35. Sum of digits 3 plus 5 plus 7, 10 plus 5, 15. When 12, 16, 18, 20, 25 divide the least number x, the remainder in each case is 4, which means the LCM of this plus 4. But it is when divided by 7, what is the digit in its thousands place? So first of all, find out the LCM of 12, 16, 18, 20, 25. The maximum power of 2 is 2 power 4, 3 is 3 square, 5 is 5 square, nothing else is there. So I can say 16 into 25, 400 into 9, 3600. So the general format is LCM into K plus the remainder. So this is the number that we want. But it is perfectly divisible by 7, he says. So divide it by 7. See the remainder that you're going to get. So 7 5s are 35, 1. Then after 7 1s are, then you're left with 3. Then after 7 4s are 28, then it is 2k plus 4. So substitute k value and see 2k plus 4, and it must be perfectly divisible by 7. When k is equals to 1, this becomes 6. When k equal to 2, this becomes 8. It increases by 2, 2, 2. So 3, 4, 5, 10, 12, 14. So 14 is perfectly divisible by 7. So the number that we are looking for is, when you substitute k is equals to 5, you will get 18,000 plus 4. That is 18,004. This 18,004 is perfectly divisible by 7, and also when divided by 12, 16, 18, 20, 25 leaves remainder 4. And he is asking you the digit in the thousands place. Digit in the thousands place is 8. So answer is 8 here. If under root of 86 minus 60 root 2 is equals to a minus b root 2. So I can take it as 86 minus 2 into 30 goes inside, it becomes 900 into 2, that is 1800. The factors of 1800, which gives me 86. This is 36 into 50, perfectly works out. So I can write it as root 36 minus root 50 whole square. That root and that anyway gets cancelled. This becomes 6, this becomes 5 root 2. So according to this, a is equals to 6, b is equals to 5. But generally we write it as root 50 minus root 36, because first you have to write the bigger value, then the smaller value. Here I am not writing like that, but anyway, even if you write it like that also, a square plus b square is asking you. So you have to take the positive value only. So 6 square is 36, 5 square is 25, root of 61. Root 61, before root 61 the perfect square is root 49, that is 7. It is root 49, 8 root 64. So it is very close to root 64, which means very close to 8, but less than 8 and very close to 8. So the answer is 7.8. Don't try to find out the exact value. By looking at the options you can say. Let's x is equals to given value. What is the unit digit of x? Is asking you the unit digit of x. In order to find out the unit digit of x, you take the unit digit of the base and last 2 digits of the power and divide it by 4. Same thing, 7, 38 and divide it by 4. 6. 6 to the power of anything, it always gives you 6. So 3, remainder is 0 here. When remainder is 0, take 4. 3 power 4, end with 1. Remainder is 2 here. So 7 square, end with 9 plus 6. So here you are getting 7 minus 9 minus 2. Minus 2 means 10 minus 2 you have to take it. So the unit digit is 8 here. If a 9 digit number 389x6378y is divisible by 72, which means 8 and 9. First apply the divisibility rule of 8, 708 and y. 8 9s are 72, then after 6, 64 goes in 8 table, so y value is 4 here. Now apply the divisibility rule of 9. Wherever sum is 9, you can cancel it. 9 you can cancel, 6 plus 3 9 you can cancel, 15 plus 3 18 you can cancel, 8 plus 1. So 3 is left out, so x value must be 6. So x is 6, y is 3. Substitute here. Under root of 6 into 6 36 plus 7 into 4 28. Y is 4. Root of 64 is 8. When a 2-digit number is multiplied by the sum of its digits, the product is 424. When the number obtained by interchanging its digit, he says 2-digit number is multiplied by sum of its digits. Sum of its digits is a plus b. 2-digit number is 10a plus b is the value of a 2-digit number. If it is multiplied, the answer is 424. When the number obtained by interchanging its digits is multiplied by the sum of the digits, again sum of the digits is a plus b. Interchange 10b plus a. Sum is 280. If you add them, you will get a plus b anyway common. Then you get 10a plus a, 11a plus 11b is equals to 704. So 11 into a plus b whole square is 704. So a plus b whole square is 64. Sum of digits is 8. That's what he's asking you. The sum of digits of given number is 8. The value of 22.4 bar plus 11.567 bar on 67, 33.59 bar. 33.59 bar means, so whenever bar on 9 you cancel it and add 1, it becomes 33.6. 33.6. Keep it aside. Now this one 22 point, these are 3 digits, so take 3 digits, 444, extend it, 11.56767. So you are getting 1 from here, so carry you are getting, so therefore add it, it becomes 2, then after 1 here 1, then it becomes 9, so 10 actually, 0, 1, so it becomes 34.0121212, it goes on. So 34.012 bar on 12 minus 33.6. So 12 bar will be 12 bar only. Out of 34 you subtract 33.6, that becomes 0.4. So it is 0.412 bar on 12. Again a similar question here. 0.56 bar on 6 minus 0.723 plus, this I can write it as 0.4 into 0.7 bar means I can write it as 7 by 9. 4 into 7, 28 by 90. 28 by 9 can be written as 3.3. 3 9s are 27, so 1 left. 1 by 9 is 1 bar. By 10, I can write it as 0.31 bar. So 0.56 bar plus 0.31 bar. Add it, 0.87 bar. So I can write it as 0.87777 minus 0.72323. Subtract it, it is 4, it is 5, it is 4, it is 5, this is 1, therefore it is 0.1545454. So it is bar on 54. The value of this expression. So first look at the second part of this expression, 0.39 bar. So if you cut this 9 bar, add 1 here, it becomes 0.4 into 0.8 bar. 4 by 10 into 8 by 9, 32 by 90. I can write this as divided by 9, so it becomes 3. 27 is gone, remaining is 5. 5 by 9 is 5 bar divided by 10. So I am writing it as 0.3 bar on 5. Now add the first two, take it as 0.47, 7, 7, 7, 0.5, 03, 03. Add here 8, add here 8, 9. So it's going to be 0.980, 80, it goes on. Subtract 0.35555. So it's going to be, it's 5, 2, 5, 2. This is 6. 0.6 bar on 25 bar. So answer is 0.625 bar on 25. When 7897 and 8110 and 8536 are divided by a greatest number x, the remainder in each case is same. When the greatest number divides ABC, remainder same means, then you have to find out HCF of A minus B, then comma B minus C. That is your answer. So A minus B or B minus A, it doesn't matter. The difference between these two. The difference between first two is 230. Second two is 426. Clearly by looking at these two, you can say 213 is the HCF. So sum of digits in x, it's 2 plus 1 plus 3. That's 6. The sum of digits of a two-digit number is 1/7 of the number. If a number be AB, sum of digits is A plus B is 1/7 of the number. The value of the number is 10A plus B. Multiply 7 with this A plus B. 7A plus 7B is equals to 10A plus B. 3A is equals to 6B. A by B is equals to 2 by 1. It says the unit digit is 4 less than the tens digit. So the difference is 4 between unit and tens digit. So I can take it as 8 by 4. So that the difference becomes 4. So the number is, unit digit is 4 less than the tens digit, which means the number is 84. If the number obtained on reversing its digits, if you reverse it, the number obtained is 48. Then divide it by 7. He says 48 must be divided by 7. So 42 is gone. The remainder will be 6. So answer is 6. Thank you for watching the video. Please share the video and subscribe the channel Exams A to Z.